operated, so all their employees are family. So emotions obviously are going to run very high in those situations. And the store owner did what he felt was necessary to defend his family at that point in time.
Some scary moments for a family-owned jewelry store in Madera after multiple masked men rushed in and carried out a violent smash-and-grab robbery. Detectives say they shattered display cases, snatched expensive jewelry, and ran off as the owner fired shots at them. Our Fox 26 News reporter Myra Franco has more on this story tonight.
That robbery was caught on camera. Detectives are now working to track down the 5 suspects involved in this case.
These few seconds caught on surveillance tape are a moment the family of this mom-and-pop jewelry store say will leave a lasting mark. It happened Thursday night around 7 when police responded to a robbery.
They were getting reports of the 5 suspects had entered this jewelry store and presented what appeared to be a weapon towards the employees at that store. They began smashing individual casings that had jewelry inside them, and the store owner presented a weapon to defend his family and property at that time, and did end up firing shots at the suspects that had entered their business.
They took off in a dark gray Audi, which police found
dumped outside of the city, and it's been recovered.
That getaway car, police say, had been reported stolen. What police know so far, they're looking for 5 men who made off with more than $175,000 worth of high-end jewelry and caused a whole lot of damage inside the shop.
In an instance like this, we recommend that people be the best witness possible, kind of cooperate with what's going on to keep themselves safe. Obviously, in this case, the store owner took action, which is not always recommended in these instances, only because it can cause harm to those that aren't involved. And so we're grateful that that didn't happen here.
If you have any information, you are asked to call the Madera Police Department or Valley Crime Stoppers at 559-498-STOP. In Madera, I'm Myra Franco, Fox 26 News.
Now, Fox 26 reached out to the governor's office about this case, which it cannot provide legal opinion on right now. But let's look back at what the governor has done in cases like this. Last year, the governor signed Assembly Bill 1960 that lets prosecutors seek enhanced charges based on the value of property that's damaged, destroyed, or stolen. And whether those enhancements apply here in this case will depend on the value determined by authorities. Now, experts say skyrocketing gold prices has a lot to do with break-ins like this. Today, gold prices dropped more than 3% after the Federal Reserve suggested that there may not be an interest rate cut in December. But back in October 20th, right here, you can see an ounce of gold sold for $4,300. Then November 4th, it went down to $3,900. Basically, it's a lack of solid economic data because of the government shutdown. Investors lost faith in how the value is measured. Now, the central bank's been mostly flying blind regarding where the labor market and the overall U.S. economy stands. Where will this line end up going on Monday and beyond? Well, investment company Goldman Sachs predicts that gold prices will go above $4,900 an ounce by the end of next year. Little history here. 25 years ago, an ounce of gold sold for less than $300. 5 years ago, it was $1,800. And again, it is over $4,000 an ounce. One thing, how heavy is an ounce? About a slice of bread. Now, with the high value of gold comes more jewelry robberies. For example, on July 11th, we brought you a story of a failed robbery attempt in Fresno. At this jewelry store at Cedar and Herndon, an SUV smashed into the front of the store. 3 men tried to rob the place with guns, ultimately ran away empty-handed. In September, in San Jose, thieves were caught on camera backing a car into this jewelry store. And as you can see, an employee was violently assaulted. The group stole thousands of dollars worth of jewelry before getting away, but they were all caught and arrested. Moved to November 3rd, a brazen daytime robbery at a jewelry store in Panorama City. 3 armed masked gunmen smashed display cases and stole jewelry. A security guard was shot. These armed robbers got away. Now here's a different robbery. A man will now spend more than a year in prison for stealing a signed Banksy print in a smash and grab theft from a London gallery. The 2004 print of Banksy's Girl with a Balloon is worth about $355,000. Police said 49-year-old Larry Frazier stole it from the Grove Gallery in September of last year. Frazier pleaded guilty to 1 count of non-residential burglary.